I'm thinking about one of my first real jobs, when I first moved to Melbourne and decided I wanted to work in adult education. And it was a not-for-profit, and, the leader there left, the coordinator left, and they literally kind of looked around and went and said, who's good at their job? And they said, oh, Nick, you're good at what you do. This is literally the conversation we had. They said, Nick, you're really good at what you do. Why don't you be the coordinator? And I was like, great. Like, as a young kind of 22-year-old, I was like, fantastic. I'm going to be a coordinator. Like, that's amazing. And that emotional wake, that idea that you've kind of planted in my head now, when I look back at some of the challenges I had leading that team, it was the emotional wake I was leaving behind. I felt great. I thought I was doing a fantastic job. My leader at the time was kind of going, yep, you're doing all the things we need you to do. Like, it's going really well. We trust you, all of that sort of stuff. So from the top, I'm getting, it's all good, messages. And from the bottom, there was lots of challenges there. There were lots of issues.
Yeah.
And a lot of it has to have been to do with my skill set at the time, and that ability also, not just the skill set in terms of practical, like, can I do the work, but also the emotional skill set there as well, to kind of go, you know what, like, I don't think I've got the right tools, or I think I'm stuffing this up, or whatever it is. It wasn't that I wasn't psychologically safe. It was that I didn't have the tools to even know that was what was going on, and there was no leadership training. It was literally accidental leadership. I remember doing a conference presentation about accidental leadership in the sector that I worked in for a long time.
Yeah.
And it was that story, and it's so common. And that question you posed before about it's got to be bad for our mental health. I think there was definitely parts of that job that really challenged me in terms of, like, make me feel stressed. But because I wasn't so aware, I didn't have the impact, right? So it's this kind of awareness. The more we know, the more we can do, that kind of piece. It's really interesting. But that wake idea, I have things coming to my memory now about conversations that I had that I can still remember. That was definitely because of the emotional wake that I was leaving behind as a leader, as a manager in that place.